Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 287 of our road to 2200. Okay. We got somebody who's playing d4, so we're going to play d5, of course, and we have a Queen's Gambit declined. Let's develop our knights and then play a6. Actually, I think I'm supposed to play a6 first, but okay, we kind of get a transposition here, but they played bishop here, and now on that move, we're supposed to bring out our knight and then protect the pawn using the knight. And sometimes we jump in. Now, there are moves like this, yes, but I think we're supposed to play bishop out here. Like, we're going to lose the pawn. I always forget what the best move is in this position. It could very well be c5, but I think bringing the bishop out is a pretty common thing. We pin the knight, potential jumping in ideas, and we're also just protecting. And then c5, maybe? I don't know. I forget the move orders. Yeah, so I don't have to take this anymore. Because if they take, I can just take back. Let's go ahead and just kick the bishop. Now, if they go here, there might be some tactics. I think they need to take. Okay, let's kick them back. And then my idea was to jump the knight in, utilizing the pin. They gotta be careful with how they protect here. And I guess they can just go here. Or I could go ahead and just capture the bishop too. I definitely played this incorrect, but it is what it is. Yeah, so they do protect that way. Just wondering if there's any way that I can, if there's anything I could do. I can protect this way. Takes. Also push the pawn. They kick me away, they get an ugly pawn structure. Does kind of look a little bit appealing. Let's protect with the pawn. I know I'm pushing all my pawns in front of the king. It's not really the hottest thing in the world, but... Ooh, they go for this. Interesting. Okay, where do I want to put my rook? Maybe I rook lift. Maybe we rook lift. Yeah, let's rook lift. Let's bring the rook up. Instead of staying on these squares, let's protect the second or the 7th rank at the moment. Now I could have ideas of jumping in here. c5 takes, and then maybe some d5 or queen d5. And then if takes, I get the bishop. But I mean, they can just long castle. Although, admittedly, that feels kind of risky. Although I'm playing really weird too, so. I can always jump back with the knight as well. To attack this. When they go here, I will probably just have to take. But I mean, we're not playing very principle-y, so yeah. Yeah, that feels very, very slow. I'm gonna go ahead and play c5. We need to get that pawn break going. Okay, I'm not really didn't care about that move for some reason. Just move over, king f8. This looks ridiculous. Oh, this position doesn't even make any sense, to be totally honest with you. They just castle. Okay. That does hang the knight, though. Unless I'm missing something. Let's go ahead and capture. I think that just hangs a knight. I guess they can take. And then I can take here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Knight takes. Yeah, it's not completely simple. I mean, knight takes, I could sack, takes, and then there isn't takes, so never mind. On this, I'm gonna take the bishop. They're gonna capture. Okay, Okay, we take the bishop. If they take back here, it leaves this solidified, which I really, really, really like. Yeah, okay. So they take. So I can just be a piece up. Wait a second. After takes, I thought they needed to move their piece, or just a piece up. But in an extremely complicated position. Okay, I need to like somehow not blunder everything. How can I manage to do that? I got our hanging rook. Let's start off by not hanging the rook. So I could develop the queen. This is going to be an issue. Here they're obviously going to bring the rooks. Let's start with this. Oh. Okay. That is very understandable. I should probably just move my king. Okay, let's just go king to g8. You take, I take. I mean, it's insanely crazy. Because the bishop's kind of held down to that. I could actually take like this too. Let's take with the pawn, opening up our rook. And also attacking the bishop at the same time. Okay, they protect. So if I go here, they take. And bring the rook. Or I could play a slow move like this. Could even consider playing rook a7. I don't think that's smart though. I think my best bet's probably to go here. These two pieces protect each other. Let's play queen d7. They go here, I'll just bring the rook. Oh, rook in. Okay, but the whole idea was to play bishop to e8s here, so I think that might have been a slight error by my opponent, because now they can't go check. The bishop's in time to go here. And now, yeah, I mean, you can bring the other rook, but I take, and then everything on the back rank is protected, and you're not getting this pawn anymore. At least if you took the pawn, I had to invest in moving the rook somewhere else. And then after moving the bishop, you trade. You probably have some compensation, but I don't know. I don't know if you do here. Because takes, and I mean, if you take, now it's a question of, do I take with the rook or do I take with the queen? Bishop takes, queen takes, we hold this square, which is pretty important, but taking with the rook, check, king here. I mean, it's scary, but we have everything. We're just up a piece or a pawn. Okay, so they're trying to move order it. So I take, if check, I mean, I move over. We're totally fine. No matter what, we're just moving over here. Our king is protected. Like, I just go here, and then we're fine. I could even play rook here, but I think this is probably the better move. Just move the king. If I step onto these squares, I mean, then it's getting a little bit dicey. Let's just go to the corner. Then bring the other rook. And try and trade. Takes, queen takes. Everything's protected. So let's just bring the rook to the open file. They're getting really creative here. Takes. I mean, I have this move. I just go here, threatening some stuff on this diagonal. You're not in time to push. Plus, I can just take that. This is protected. I mean, everything is quite protected here. I can always push the pawn too to protect the promotion square if needed. But what we need to be careful of is rook g8. Also, there's checking ideas. It's a pretty creative player. I mean, they might go here, here, here. That would allow me to take this check. One thing's for sure, they can't really just let me take, though. Actually, this might not even be the best move. It might be better to throw in a check first if they leave the pawn there. If they go here, I can take... Also, the king can't run this way. Okay, so they do go for this. So if I go here, they're going to push. Check. They can block. Check. They can block, and then I take. Then they're promoting with checkmates. Yeah, I have to be insanely careful. We've got to have some kind of mate, though. Do they have a rucksack? No. Okay, they want to push. Rook g8's a threat. But if I can just give checks, I should be chilling. I've got a minute. I'm threatening check and just getting this pawn. Although they're gonna be insanely tricky here. Check. You can't step here because I have check. That'd be checkmate. GG. Okay, we'll analyze. I was gonna accept their rematch, but we'll analyze and then we'll look. Okay, so yeah, I mean here instead of knight out, I'm supposed to play a6. This is that's my move. But I've been move ordering it and similar ideas, but here we're supposed to already bring the queen up, and if takes, knight takes, queen here, takes, what? What kind of line did I just witness? Okay, anyways, none of that happened. We did play really, really weird here, though, especially rook h7, but king f8, and then they already blundered, but they blundered to taking first. And then if pawn takes, we take. We're just up a clean piece. So I had an opportunity there, but we're just up a pawn. And now it's just more so about do not blunder the game, which we might have. No, we definitely did. King in the corner, rook over, offer trade. Taking is best. This is the best way, but we need to give a check. It's all about the checks. What if I go here? I just go here, here, and then I can take because this pawn's under attack. So if they go for that, I just go here, and I mean, well, I guess apparently not, but this is going to be fine. And then if they go here, we have tactics. Pawn's going to fall. But okay, they needed to rucksack, like I said, and probably not that. Here they needed to come in with a check. King here, check. King here, push. Oh, this is insanely tricky. They can take either pawn. Yeah, I did kind of think that there might have been a rucksack, but I looked at it for the wrong reason. I was thinking that after rook takes, they might be able to just promote, but no, it's to replace the rook with the queen. Very nice. Let's play another one. All right, we found somebody who's beaten us before, and they're playing d5 or d4, and the London system. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play some theory here. We're just gonna blitz it out. We got queen b6, c4 takes. Or if they go back, we have bishop out. Bishop here, we sacrifice the bishop to take the pawn. I always play these positions wrong, but it's okay. Let's see what the Peter got for us. Yeah, we just sacked the bishop here. You cannot take, because I take here and your rook is trapped. Not right away, because of some issues. I forget exactly why, but the best move here is queen to c1. Actually taking the bishop loses. I've never seen that move before, but yeah, I was going to say, I think we can just take, and if they take, I just take. So we just played a perfect game, I think. All theory. Yeah, I played at 100% accuracy. This is London theory. After takes, you can sack the bishop. Ooh, if they take, you go here. And then apparently they're supposed to sack the bishop, but who's gonna play sacking the bishop? More natural move, maybe bring the knight back, protecting. And then if you take this, I think you're actually losing. No, it's not losing. There's a line somewhere in here. Maybe it's this line. See, I think this just gives them time to castle. And then if you take, it's queen b5 and your queen's getting trapped. There is a line where it's like takes, and then let's just say a random move. You take, they can like trap your queen in here. So now you just start going here. They're gonna develop, and this I guess gives you time to bring the bishop out. But you get the point. You get the point. And they couldn't take because of the pin. For anybody wondering, yeah, 100% game. We're wrapping it up there. I don't care. I got my 2 wins for the day. Calling it. Thank you for watching.